Okay, we're going to talk about geometric series. Geometric series are usually in the form of the summation as n goes from 0 to infinity of a times r to the n power. Many times you can distinguish geometric series because it'll start with n equals 0. Now, they will converge if the absolute value of the ratio is less than 1. The series will converge. If the absolute value of the ratio is greater than or equal to 1, then the series will diverge. For an example, we could do 4, half of 4 is 2, half of 2 is 1, 1 half, half of that's 1/4, and so on. Now when you rewrite this, a is usually the first term. So if you'll notice, my first term here in this particular series which we created, the first term is 4, and that's what the a is, times some ratio to the n power. Now the ratio is any term divided by the previous term. In this case, if you took 2 and divide by 4, it would give you 2/4 or 1/2. Now verify over here that the absolute value of the ratio, 1/2, is less than 1. So again, it's going to converge. And it happens that if it's a geometric series that converges, it will equal a over 1 minus r, the ratio. So if we look at this, a, the first term, is 4 divided by 1 minus the r of 1/2. That gives me 4 divided by 1/2. If you divide by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal, and this series would equal 8. Again, it's a convergent geometric series because the absolute value of the ratio, 1/2 in this case, is less than 1. If the ratio is greater than or equal to 1, the series will diverge. An example could be 2 times 3/2 to the n. In this case, the a is 2 and the ratio is 3/2. 3/2 is greater than or equal to 1, which means that this series would diverge. The reason could be that the absolute value of the ratio is greater than or equal to 1. Sometimes you'll get geometric series expressed in different ways. So you might have something such as 1 over 3 to the n. You'll have to realize that 1 to any power is 1. So this could be 1/3 to the n. And if we're going from 0 to infinity, making it an infinite geometric series, in this case the a is 1. This would converge because a ratio, I know that it converges because the absolute value of the ratio is less than 1. If I wanted to know what this equaled, a r to the n will always equal a divided by 1 minus r. So in this case, the a is a 1 divided by 1 minus 1/3. 1 minus 1/3 is 2/3, and 1 divided by 2/3 is 3/2. So that's what this series would converge to. Even if it's written as 1 over 3 to the n, that's equivalent to 1/3 to the n. I hope this helps. Good luck.